I'm available for all sort of MyLab courses, MS Excel, MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Access Mathematics, Accounting and Statistics, Problems Rock.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session we are taking Word Chapter 3 Greater Cumulative Tourism. I will guide you through this video step by step, making it easy for you to follow, and you can done your assignment by watching this video. You can contact me for your assignments, exam, quizzes and for complete course on my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my bottom of the screen. I can do all online courses: accounting, finance, math, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, assess, writing, economics, Java, C++, Python and many more online courses. Please reach me out on my WhatsApp and email. I will handle your complete course. You will be free from this course. I will do your all assignments, all simulation training, all simulation exam, midterm exam and final exam. Okay, let's start our assignment. To solve it step by step, we will go to the my IT lab Pearson and then go to the assignments. Okay, and then we will go to the Word Chapter 3 Greater Cumulative Tourism assignment. Click on this assignment and then we will download first this. Click on continue. Okay, click on continue, then click on start. Okay, click on download materials. Click on download all files. All files will be downloaded in my PC. You can download this all file through on Pearson website. Okay, now I'm opening this Word file first. XP25 Word Chapter 3 Tourism. Click on enable editing button. Now I am increasing the font size of this Word file for a proper view. Okay, zoom this. Now moving on. Okay, title of assignment is XP25 Word Chapter 3 Cumulative Tourism. Here is project description. You can see your project description to get idea about your project. Okay, now moving on, question number 1. Start Word. Download and open the file name XP25 Word Chapter 3 Cumulative Tourism Documents. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. Display non-printing characters. Basically in this question we will have to download Excel workbook from Pearson IT Lab dashboard. You can see I have also downloaded this file from my Pearson IT Lab dashboard. Now I am opening this file. I have saved in my download folder. Sorry, in a Word file. Okay, you can download this Word file from Pearson IT Lab dashboard. Now I am opening this Word file. Ecotourism. Now moving on, question number 1. Question number 2. Question number 2 is that place the insertion point at the end of the document. Insert the 2 by 1. Adjust the width of the column, first column 2 inches. Apply a table style of the list table to S and 6. Okay, first point is that place the insertion point at the end of the document. Okay, go to the end of the document and then place the insertion point. Here is the end of the document. Now insert a 2 by 1 table. Adjust the width. Okay, go to the layout, go to the insert tab. In the tables group, click on table. Click on table and then we will select 2 by 1 table. Okay, we will insert 2 by 1 row and 2 columns. Adjust the width of the first column to 2 inches. Okay, adjust the width of the first column to 2 inches. We will click on first column. Okay, we will adjust the width of the first column 2 inches. Go to the layout tab. Okay, in the 2 inches, first column 2 inches. In the cells group, click on the width is 2 inches. First column width is 2 inches. Apply a table style of list 2, S and 6. Okay, we will select this and then go to the table style, go to the table style, apply list table 2 s and 6, go to the table style group, list table 2 s and 6. Where is list? Okay, you can see in this question, first I have insert a table 2 by 1, 2 columns and 1 row. Then I have set the width of first column to 2 inches. Then I have changed the table style, list table 2 s and 6. Now moving on question number 3, center the newly created table horizontal. Okay, horizontally select the table and apply shading of gray s and 3 letter 80%. Okay, first point is that center the newly created table horizontally. We will select this table. Okay, we will select this table, go to the home tab, in the paragraph group click on center the horizontally button. Okay, here is the center horizontally button. Then select the table and then apply shading of gray s and 3 letter 80%. Okay, we will select the table, go to the table layout, table design. In the shading button, we will go to the table design tab, click on shading button and then we will apply this shading gray s and 3 letter 80%. Gray s and 3 letter 80% shading, we will apply this shading on this table. Okay, gray s and 3 letter 80%, go to the shading button, gray s and 3 letter 80%. Here is gray s and 3 letter 80%. You can see I have applied this shading on this table. Now moving on question number 4. Question number 4 is that insert a row between the first and second rows. Insert a row between the first and second rows of the first table under the eco-friendly word destination row. Enter destination in the first cell of the new row, enter description in the next cell. Okay, enter C2 rating in the last cell on the row. Basically in this question we will insert a row between the first and second row of the table. We will click on the table. Okay, click on the first, go to the layout tab, in the rows and columns group click on insert below. Okay, first and second row, new row will be inserted between the first and second row of the table. Then we will enter destination in the first cell of new row. We will copy this destination and then we will enter the first cell of the new row, click on the first cell of the new row and then we will tab here description. Okay, and then enter description, first I have entered destination in the first cell of the new row. Now I have entered description in the next cell. Now I have entering description, descriptions. Okay, in the next cell enter C2 rating in the last cell on the row. C2 rating is the last cell of the C2 rating. Okay, you can see in this question first I have inserted a new row between first and second row of the first table. Then I have entered destination in the first cell of the new row. Then I have entered description of the second cell of the new row. Then I have entered C2 rating in the okay, third cell of the new row. Now moving on, next question is question number 5. I have done this question very well. You can see C2 rating is our capital. Okay, now moving on question number 5. I have done 4 questions of this assignment right now. Question number 5 is that, Okay, I have highlighted this question. Insert a column at the right of the last column in the table. Okay, enter approximate visitors here in the last cell of the second row. Text will wrap in the cell. Enter data in the final two column of the table as follows: C2 rating and approximate visitor year. Basically, in this question, we will insert a column at the right of the last column in the table. Okay, insert a column right of the last column in the table. We will go to the layout tab in the rows and columns group. Click on insert right. Okay, then enter approximate visitors year in the last cell of the second row. Okay, last cell of the second row. We will type here visit approximate visitor years in the last cell of the second row. Visitors years. Okay, then text will wrap in the cell. Okay, we will apply wrap text on this cell. Select this cell. Okay, wrap text. Enter data in the first two columns of the table as follows: C2 rating and approximate visitor years. This is the data for C2 rating column and approximate visitor years. C2 rating first C2 rating column data is that 8, 7, 9, 6, 9, 10. We will select this and then we will paste in okay second cell here. Sorry, here we will type approximate visitor. Okay, the last cell on the second row. Last cell on the second, we will enter this approximate visitor year in the second row of the last cell. Okay, now we will enter 8, 7, 9, 6, 9, 8, 7, 9, 6, 9, 10, 7, 8, 10, 7, 8. Approximate visitor years data is that 250, 300. First column 250, 300, 250, 300. Five to 4 triple 0, 5 to 4 triple 0. And then 2 triple 0 7 double 0, 2 triple 0 7 double 0. Three four nine double 0, 3 4 9 double 0. Okay, 190 triple 0, 190 triple 0. Copy and paste here. And 3500, 3500, 3500. 145 triple 0, 145 triple 0. 348 triple 0, 348 triple 0. Okay, 348 triple 0. You can see I have done this complete data. Now question 6 is that select the first table, select a border style of double solid line 1/2 point PT ascent 3, row 3 column 4. Apply the selection to outside border autofill content of the table. First point is that select the first table. We will go to the Word file and select first table. We will select this first table and then select a border style of double solid line 1/2 point. Select a border style of double solid line. Go to the layout tab, table design tab. Click on the border style button in the borders group. Okay, we will select first table, and then we will go to the table design tab. In the borders group, click on border style button, and then we will select 1/2 double solid line 1/2 point. Okay, this style will be applied. Go to the borders and then apply outside borders. Okay, and then apply the selection to outside border. I have applied this autofill content of the table. Autofill content of the table. We will go to the layout tab and then click on autofit button. Autofit content. Okay, you can see I have selected this table. Go to the layout tab in the cell size group, click on autofit button and then click on autofit content. This question is done now. Now moving on question number 7. In question number 7, select the first row of the first table and merge cells. Center text in the first row, apply shading of light gray, background 2, darker 50%, row 4, column 3, the first row in the first table. Okay, select the first row and then you can see first row of the first table of measures has center text in the first row, apply shading of light gray, background 2, darker 50%, the first row in the first table, change font color of text in the first row to white, background 1, bold text in the selected row and change the font size to 14. Bold text in the selected row and then change the font size to 14. First point is that select the first row of the first table and merge cells. Go to the Word file and then select first row of the first table. Okay, and then go to the layout tab in the merge group, click on the merge cell button. Then center text in the first row, select first row and then go to the home tab in the paragraph group, apply center the text. Apply shading of light gray, background 2 50%. Apply shading of light gray, background 2, darker 50%, the first row in the first table. We will select first row in the first table and then apply shading of light gray, background 2, darker 50%. Go to the table design tab in the borders in the table styles group, click on shading button. Shading is that light gray, background 2, darker 50%. Light gray, darker 50%. Light background 2, darker 50% is here. Okay, I have applied this shading. Now change the font color of the text in the first row to white, background 1. We will select the first row and then we will go to the home tab in the font group, apply change the font color of first row to background white, background 1. Go to the home tab in the font group, click on the font color button. Okay, we will change this first row to white, background 1 font color. Go to the home tab in the font group, click on font color button, apply background 1. Okay, white background 1, then bold text in the second row and then change the font size to 14. Okay, bold text in the selected row, we will select this first row, it's also selected, and then go to the home tab in the font group, apply bold, click on bold button, go to the font size and then apply 14 font size on this row. Okay, now moving on, next question is question number 8. I have done 7 questions of this assignment right now. Question number 8 is that select row 2 through the end of the table and then apply shading of light gray, background 2. Okay, use border painter to copy a double line format from an outside border and apply it each to vertical grid line within the table. First point is that select row 2 through the end of the table. Okay, we will select row 2 through the end of the table. Okay, this row to through end of the table is selected. Then apply shading of light gray background to. Shading of light, go to the table design tab in the table style group, click on shading button. Okay, light gray background to, light gray background to. Then use border painter to copy the double line format from an outside border. And apply it to each vertical grid line within the table. Use border painter, go to the table design tab, click on border style button, and then we will use this 1/2, and then we will use this border painter through the end of the table. Okay, 1/2 point end of the table, and then go to the last column end of the table. Okay, end of the table, this is good. Now click on border painter. Okay, this is done. Now moving on, next question is question number 9. I have done 8 questions of this assignment right now. Question number 9 is that apply align center alignment to all text in the second row so that content are both horizontally and vertically centered. Apply align center alignment to all text in the first and third column. Select all number in the last column and apply align center right alignment. Okay, first point is that apply align center alignment to all text in the second row. We will select second row. Okay, we will select the second row. Go to the layout tab. In the alignments group, we will apply this alignment, all text alignment. And next point is that so that content are both horizontally and vertically centered. Okay, we will go to the home tab. In the paragraph group, and then apply center, apply align center alignment to all text in the first and third column. Apply align center alignment to all text in the first and third column. First column, and then go to the alignment. Okay, then go to the third column, and then okay, apply this alignment. You can see I have select first and third column, then I have apply align center alignment to all text. Okay, now select all number in the last column and then apply align center right alignment. Okay, now we will select last column, then apply align center right alignment. Go to the Word file, then we will select last column, then we will apply align center right alignment. This is the last column, then apply right alignment. Here is the right alignment. Now moving on, next question. I have done 9 questions of this assignment so far. You can see I just show 9 questions, but I have done this complete assignment. I did not show complete assignment. If you need complete solution or complete assignment, you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. I will do this complete assignment for you with A+ grade. And if you do not able to do this assignment or your course, I will handle your complete course with A+ grade. I will do your all assignments, all simulation training, simulation exam, midterm exam and final exam. Now I am submitting this assignment. Okay, save, and then I have saved this, and now I am uploading this file. I just showed 9 questions, but I have done this complete assignment. I did not show complete assignment because my student contact me on my WhatsApp and email, then I will do for them. Okay, now I have saved in desktop. Now I am uploading this file. Click on open, click on upload. Okay, submit for grading. Submit for grading. Click on continue. You can see I have got 99%, 99.88% I have got A plus grade in this assignment. You can see on my PC screen. Please follow my video and you can done your assignment. And if you do not able to do this assignment, then you can contact me on my WhatsApp and email. I will do your complete course and complete assignment with A plus grade. I am also handling many students courses on Pearson, Cengage, Blackboard, Seminet, and many more colleges and universities. And I can do all other online courses like MyLab Accounting, MyLab Finance, MyLab Math, MyLab Excel, MyLab Word, MyLab PowerPoint, MyLab Finance, okay, Java, C++ writing courses. Please contact me on my WhatsApp and email. Thanks for watching my video and subscribe my channel and likes my video. Best of luck to my all students. Thank you so much.